Waymo's trade secret lawsuit against Uber has so many twists and turns, it's hard to keep up with it all. But there is one key document that both sides of the case have been fighting over for a long time: the due diligence report Uber commissioned when it was considering the acquisition of Anthony Lewandowski's self-driving lorry startup, Otto. If you've been following the case, you know the story. Lewandowski mysteriously quit his job at Waymo in January 2016, back when it was still part of Google, and went off to start Otto. Then, a few months later, Uber bought Otto, a fledgling startup that had just launched. Fast forward to this February, and Waymo accused Uber of orchestrating the entire thing to get its hands on thousands of confidential documents Lewandowski downloaded before his departure. During the process of the acquisition, Uber hired the forensics firm Stroz Friedberg to look into Lewandowski and Otto. Stroz made copies of Lewandowski's computers and phone, interviewed Otto employees, and compiled all that information into a due diligence report. Stroz collected 1.4 million documents and 176,000 source code files from Lewandowski's devices, Waymo says. The company also claims that Lewandowski had thousands of photos of Waymo devices, schematics, and files on his phone. Waymo contends that report revealed the fact that Lewandowski was sitting on a trove of its confidential documents, and that the report could be the smoking gun showing Uber knew Lewandowski had the files and chose to acquire his company anyway. The Stroz report reveals that Lewandowski admitted he had 5 disks of Google information. During his interview with Stroz, he claimed that he had the disks destroyed at a commercial shredding facility. Stroz investigators visited the facility but were unable to confirm that Lewandowski did indeed destroy the disks. Stroz Friedberg investigators showed the employees a picture of Lewandowski, but no one recognized him, the report states. A manager found a receipt, indicating that 5 disks were destroyed and paid for in cash. The signature on the receipt was illegible, the report continues. Investigators also found 50,000 work emails on Lewandowski's personal computer, and said that, because he accessed some of the emails around the time of his departure from Google, it was difficult to believe that he could not remember having the emails as he claimed in his interview. Further, investigators found that Lewandowski had accessed Google files after his departure and then deleted them. A review of the names of the deleted files indicates that they were source code and electronic design files relating to driverless cars, the Stroz report notes. Given the timing, these deletions could be a good faith effort by Lewandowski to attempt to purge from his laptop Google confidential material prior to his departure. But the report also notes that Lewandowski instructed his coworkers to delete iMessages from him, and that he searched for instructions on securely wiping files from his computer shortly before his interview with Stroz investigators. Lewandowski even attempted to empty the trash folder on his computer during his Stroz interview, the report notes. Overall, the report is a damning look at Lewandowski's digital footprints after his departure from Google. Lewandowski has fought to keep the due diligence report out of Waymo's hands. Last month, an appeals court ruled that Uber had to hand it over. Uber noted at the time that it didn't join Lewandowski in asking the appeals court to block Waymo from seeing the document. In a statement today, an Uber spokesperson said, "Before Uber acquired Otto, we hired an independent forensics firm to conduct due diligence because we wanted to prevent any Google IP from coming to Uber." Their report, which we are pleased is finally public, helps explain why, even after 60 hours of inspection of our facilities, source code, documents and computers, no Google material has been found at Uber. The Stroz report unequivocally shows that before it acquired his company, Uber knew Anthony Lewandowski had a massive trove of confidential Waymo source code, design files, technical plans, and other materials after leaving Google, that he stole information deliberately, and repeatedly accessed it after leaving Waymo, and that he tried to destroy the evidence of what he had done, a Waymo spokesperson said in a statement. In addition, Mr. Lewandowski used his smartphone to take thousands of covert photographs of computer screens displaying Google confidential files. Knowing all of this, Uber paid $680 million, £513.40 million for Mr. Lewandowski's company, protected him from legal action, and installed him as the head of their self-driving vehicle program. This report raises significant questions and justifies careful review. Given the recent revelation of the due diligence report and its accompanying forensic copies of Lewandowski's devices, Waymo is asking for the trial to be delayed. Proceedings were initially slated to begin next week, but Waymo proposed moving the trial to December and is now saying that even that delay might not give them enough time to review all of the Lewandowski documents. So far, Waymo has only reviewed 285,000 of the 1.4 million documents it says were in Stroh's database. You can find the due diligence report on Otto and Anthony Lewandowski on Scribd, courtesy of Gawker.com. More transport posts.